Then all hope. Seek friend and enter. Hot take. That was a good riddle. Weird how Frodo in that scene looks up at the lettering as if he's able to read it. Shouldn't it be that he's unable? He doesn't know elf. Go fuck your elf. Okay. What the folk was I doing? Vigatio.
Oh, man.
Gotta know, right?
Bro! Are you mimicking me? Now's not the time. Come on.
No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
Okay.
Aurora and Aoife, what brings you to Fontaine?
Huh? How come you're... Ah, I'm guessing Kanich is here because of that international smuggling case, right? I've heard quite a bit
Was he the
about
one I was talking to?
Word sure gets around quickly, huh?
that. First time abroad and you're already making headlines.
Oh, stop it. It's not like I was the center of attention.
Wasn't
Oh,
expecting to
are
see
we
the
able
Traveler
to
and Paimon
walk around
here
now that
too,
we
though.
defeated the Abyss? Is that the point?
Come on, Aoife.
Huh?
A traveler, by definition, is someone who travels around.
Fair point.
I can tell
Anyway, back on topic.
how he got
wait a
his...
second. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about again?
That was my train of thought, but his train of thought.
For
For
vegetables.
Kakuku. Huh?
I'll go first. It's for the Chevrolamine Film Fantasyland. Wait, is that right?
It's Cheval Moran.
Ah, right.
Close enough.
I keep stumbling over that one. Guess I owe Cheval Moran an apology, even if she's not here. Anyway, long story short, the festival restaurant urgently needed fresh vegetables from Natlan, which is why Aoife and I are here.
So, you guys are vegetable couriers?
He is. I'm just here as a responsible adult. It's his first time traveling so far away from home, and all the elders in his tribe were worried. So they had me come along.
Even though it's your first time too.
Right, but they still picked me to accompany you. You gotta wonder why that might be.
Don't you get it? They all just
So
saw how
nobody's fucking
overworked you were.
been able to
So they
leave.
used it as an excuse to send you off on a vacation.
Wait, what? So I'm getting the grandson treatment now too? See? Doesn't matter how much older you are than this dude. Hang out with him long enough, and you'll eventually find yourself being treated like a kid.
Meaning everyone looks after you. What's so bad about that?
In theory, nothing at all. In that case, guess I better start over. Hi, guys. My name's Aoife, and I just turned 5.
Okay, why is he going so hard on this? Hey, little bro.
Paimon's not sure who the responsible adult is anymore.
It's
So,
me.
what about Kakuku? If he was here, we'd be making more of a ruckus than we already are.
That's exactly what's got me worried.
Aoife, there's nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about.
You're a
It's okay.
big boy. You can handle yourself now even without Kakuku.
You think that's what I'm worried about? Anyway, my priority right now is Kakuku. Suffice it to say, Kakuku's in big doo-doo.
How so?
Wait, is he...
He's so small, and all he knows are a few harmless phrases. What kind of trouble could he even get himself into?
Here's flying
Let me
object.
guess. Did he get caught out by the law on flying objects?
Bro, you too?
Not me. How?
Oh, that pesky little chatterbox. So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time. Guess he's too scared to show his face.
That, plus he's already spouted enough nonsense for one day. So I've put him on mute until tomorrow.
Nice one. If I was even half as decisive
Can
as
you
you
restore
are,
his
I
factory
would have kept a
settings?
closer hold on Kakuku, so he didn't get a chance to go flying off.
Oh no, bro. Or rather, did Kakuku get caught by the guards for flying around?
If they had managed that, we'd at least be able to track him down. But when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku flew into that building next door. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a high-stakes pursuit going down in there as we speak. Just like one of those cool crime movies.
Yeah, we're going full noir.
Which building? That one?
Yup, that's the one.
He's having a conversation with Nivelette,
Kakuku
isn't he?
sure has a good eye for a getaway. It's the tallest building around. I may be able to fly up pretty high, but checking every last window would still take quite a while. As for Aoife, well, let's just say he's not flying anywhere without a Saurian. Sorry about that.
Not like it's my fault, though. You don't have to apologize on my behalf.
Wait a sec. What's this got to do with how high you can fly? Kakuku's got himself into a real mess here, like a panicked animal running straight into a trap. It's pretty worrying. I'm starting to picture him flapping through a barrage of gunfire while important documents are flying about left, right, and center.
Heck yeah! If anyone can pull it off, it's Kakuku. He's always been such an awesome Saurus. I believe in him.
What a how to?
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Of course I'm for real. I'd never make light of something like that.
All right. Everyone's an awesome Saurus. Well, the human version. But our priority right now should be to go in there and check up on Kakuku.
Leave it to us.
You sure? Wow, awesome. That'll be a huge help.
And if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
Wait, since when was
Whoa.
that up to you?
Well, then it's your call, bro.
All right then, if Kakuku doesn't listen to you,
Dude, feathers,
I
bro.
also give you permission to
Feathers
pull
are
out a
bad.
couple of his feathers.
There you
That's
go.
too mean.
If he objects to that, tell him to come find us.
He won't. Trust me.
Object or come find you.
Back when we first met Kakuku in the wild and I begged you to take him under your wing, I never imagined you'd end up spoiling him rotten.
You
And I
both
never
got him?
imagined you'd be nagging me about it.
Oh, well, I definitely saw that coming.
Huh?
You're only 5 years old after all.
Ah ha ha ha. Great callback. I feel like they should overact those parts.
Full throttle! Nothing new there. What's all that commotion?
Fucking, I got a feeling I wasn't supposed to come on through here on motorbike. Weirdly enough. Aha! Knew it.
No way, bro!
What are you losing on?
Did he say he came from Natlan? No.
Get out of here!
I can understand his words, just not what they mean.
Oh no.
He keeps repeating the same things over and over again. Oh, you know one another.
let's say.
Great. Well, that was easy. Looks like we've tracked down the owner. Guess that's one less lost and found notice for you to write, Monsieur Neuvillette.
For real?
Yeah, of course.
Traveler, was there something important you wanted to discuss with the Udex? I'm just about done with my business here. Need me to step out?
Stay and hear them out first. Perhaps it will have some bearing on your own work. If I'm not mistaken, you are the same Mr. Kanich who served as a witness in the smuggling trial? I take it there's been a further development in the case.
That's right. Very perceptive, Mr. Udex.
So you've met Neuvillette before? But wasn't the trial overseen by another judge?
I've seen his photo in the papers. But as for this other gentleman...
Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Wriothesley, administrator of the Fortress of Meripede. Or in layman's terms, Fontaine's prison warden. Please, feel free to share anything about the case. There's no need to keep anything from him.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you!
Wow, that sounded just like me. But should we really discuss official business in front of the Saurian?
Oh, wow! Oh, no!
I believe he said,
Like the voice actor of the fucking
or rather, I suppose he meant, that he'll keep this to himself. Though I should mention, Mr. Kukuku, that we will have to ask you to sign a confidentiality agreement.
Sure thing, bro!
He's a dragon.
Let us return to the matter at hand. Mr. Kanich, was there something else you wanted to discuss relating to the case?
Yes. Let me fill you in.
Fair enough, they like hate the box and the gun that Lepin Pauline spin-off. Spoiled.
Wow! It really is exactly like Lepine Pauline's sketch!
I hate it when you
That must be
misfeel.
all that practice drawing engineering blueprints, huh?
So if it's true that this weapon came into Fontaine alongside the contraband from the smuggling case, then there's a high chance we overlooked a suspect.
That's exactly my line of thought.
I see. Mr. Kanich, thank you for reporting this promptly. I'll arrange for the Marechaussee Phantom to investigate right away. We should begin by questioning the prisoners in custody. Wriothesley.
I'll sign off on the interrogation request. Don't you worry.
That would be much appreciated.
It's lucky that the Palais Mermonia wasn't scheduled to release any public bulletins today, and that this guns lost and found notice hasn't been written up yet. In other words, the news hasn't leaked.
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being. If there's any progress in the investigation or you need my help, feel free to reach out anytime.
Me too,
We
remember?
were just about to go help out with Lepine Pauline's convention. If there's any news, we'll keep you all posted.
Marvelous. Thank you all.
Awesome.
Well then, all that's left is to...
You miss me, bro?
He really does come out with the most unexpected things. Who did he learn it all from?
What's up, bros?
Well, it's pretty extraordinary.
Anyway, according to due process, we must first determine whether Mr. Kukuku qualifies as a flying object. And, following on from our conversation just now, he also needs to sign a confidentiality agreement. Drafting said agreement may take some time.
Looks like you'll be staying with us for a while then, Kukuku. Excited?
Fucking crazy ass bird.
That would save us a lot of trouble. Many thanks.
All right then, we'd better get going. No need to see us off.
Absolutely. Okay.
I know you mentioned a while back that people from Natland would soon start showing up all over the world, but I hadn't expected anything like this.
It seems no matter where they come from, all dragons are inquisitive by nature.
You can say that again, bro!
The same might well be said for humankind. The real reason you chose to stay to investigate this case was your curiosity about Natlan and Mr. Kukuku, was it not?
Guilty as charged. Nothing gets past you. So, how about we take this opportunity to chat a little more? We've got the world's best translator on hand, after all.
Sure thing, bro!
In what? Or never let, I guess.
Try and stop me!
We have to. Okay, thank God they're just outside.
Aurora and Aoife, we found Kukuku!
What's the situation? How bad is it?
Dad blew up the entire building inside. It's basically like a 9/11.
Oh no. When I saw that Kukuku wasn't with you, I'd already prepared myself for the worst.
Relax,
casket.
Aoife. Maybe Kukuku just prefers high-rise living now. Sometimes you just have to let the kids grow up and make their own choices in life.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
It's not that bad. Kukuku's fine. Still very much alive and kicking for starters.
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
See?
You're not exactly reassuring me here.
As for the bad news, well, it's really not that bad. Kukuku accidentally overheard some top secret stuff, so he has to stay at the Palais Marmonia for a while to sign a confidentiality agreement. But there's no need to worry. The person in charge of looking after Kukuku is super nice, so he'll be absolutely fine.
Just have to wait a bit longer.
All right. That doesn't sound too bad after all. Wow, hearing that's put my mind to rest.
But based on my understanding of how things work here, the ban on flying objects should be over by the time Kukuku actually gets out.
What a shame. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to go have some fun without him.
You don't look disappointed in the slightest.
Anyway, Auroron and I will be staying in guest rooms upstairs at the Hotel de Boer for the time being. Feel free to drop by if you need us.
Yay! Problem solved! Alright, let's catch up another day.
That's early. Day after tomorrow. God damn it! I got bamboozled. Oh yeah, shit, I need to upgrade the bow while the event is active.
It's been a few days.
Sure, it's been a few days. How much more do we need? Ah, that's gonna be a problem. So while you have the boost, I like doing this for some reason. Just kick their ass, bro.
Let's head over to the Palais Mermonia to see how Kakuku's doing.
I don't feel like it.
Bond is strong. Time to shine.
Try and stop me.
I was dying too fast. For example.
Shower me with the...
Get with me. Burn it down.
Not bucket.
To your hats. Take me up. Locked on. Open fire. Rise with the sun.
There's something on the map here, really? Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. We're taking those now, okay. Hidden tree. Oh, fucking. Expecting that. I think I'll just go through the usual suspects.
Open fire.
Strike a...
Fire in the hole. Take me up.
Let my name echo in sun. Our bond is strong. Lightning purified.
What's the AoE in it? Oh, it actually lands! Amazing.
Full throttle.
Let's fly. Strike a pose. Time to shine.
Burn it down.
Take me
I
up.
don't. It still doesn't make sense to me that they keep saying that. Like, when has that ever been relevant?
Locked on.
Treasure hunters, not fucking land rats.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song. Dissipate. Out of my way.
Let's fly. Locked on. Locked on.
inside. The machines should be here now since... No, there's... Ah. Are they gonna stay disappeared until the event is over?
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Get with me!
And... Come on, Festival.
Rev the engines!
Full Metal Alchemist. Need those. I don't remember how many I needed. Those goddamn raccoons I'm gonna have to kill. I'm gonna call them weasels. Why can't I just select the weapon instead of the characters? Wait, maybe if I select the Alum. Gain of trained characters, sure. Nope, does not display what I want. I wanted to equip it. I need a 16, so I need 2 duplicates, and of course I don't get it. Maybe I'll get double duplicates. Nope. Thankfully, I've reached the point where I can be a bitch. Wait, I get 2 per... Okay. Whoops. Duplicates. What is everything at the gambling? Okay, grab another 6. Damn it. I'm gonna have this option now at least. Something left.
Add as
Oops. The robot with an alchemy bench. Why is it so bad right now? No duplicates ever. And then it still wouldn't be enough because what I need to upgrade is... Need more. Adventure.
Full throttle!
What is this thing? Greetings and salutations.
our bond is strong. I'll settle this.
Knock him down.
Let's fly.
Open fire! Open fire!
I do like only half the damage I'm supposed to with those Furious buff. God damn.
Locked on!
A little rough. This is my rap name. Oh. Oh, I love it when I'm on the brink of sneezing.
Let my name
Let's kill his entire family. Whoops.
dissipate.
You know what? I think I'd be mad too. Ow.
Hold on to your hats. Open fire!
Supposed to use that. I didn't feel any better. They were delicious. But wait, didn't I open this thing already? So there's no point in. Hi.
Watch out, the volcano's erupting!
Stop right there! Wrath from the skies!
Let's fly.
Really?
Locked on.
What is happening?
Shower me with... Our bond is strong. Out of my way.
That literally took forever. And yes, it is an accurate assessment.
Finally!
Let's ride.
What the fuck?
Let's burn this breeze.
Oh, sorry, what's this about? Okay.
Something to add to my collection.
Okay, but what the fuck is happening over here? Go to me and catch him. I'm not a fucking Pokemon trainer. What do you want from me? Is there more for me to do here? That was a weird event. Can I climb him? Come on, let me climb him. Ah! I really want to though.
Let's burn this breeze.
Chill, chill. Land on his stupid head. Perfect. No! They killed themselves in sacrifice to me, their Lord and Savior. Take a... No, you take a pick. There you go. Some electroshock therapy. I hear it's been depressed. Apparently this is like one of your better options. Ah, no! He moved! God damn it! It's fine. This is fine. Oh, noob, you're a noob. Shut the fuck up. I'm a fucking pro gamer playing Genshin, like all the pros are. You see that? I landed on the platform. Could you do that? No, you couldn't, because you're a fucking loser. Shut up. I'm being too harsh. Nah. You'll love it. I'm just trying to get upgrade materials for the bow, since you gotta keep this in mind. Every time there's an event weapon, it's easier to upgrade during the event.
Rev the engines.
It's a coping mechanism, okay? Why are you trying to take it away from me? So that I feel more pain? Thank you. That's great. I appreciate it. Ah, there's a new car? I don't think it's a car. I think it was a Saurian I was riding. Let me see map. What are you talking about? Oh, you mean, Princess what's her name? I've already, like, I don't fucking care about these characters. They're so fucking forgettable. How do people get hyped over this shit? Where's... You're destroying my train of thought there. There we go. I needed 3 more of these. 3, 4. I can math. I do it all the time. Good. And then try 3 since there's a chance I'll get an extra. You bitch. Navia exists too. That is true. La chanson Cerise Escoffier. Oui. But she looked like Taylor Swift. Literally how? Who? What? Who? They look identical. They're anime characters. Take the hair off and they're exactly the same. Have you not seen that meme? I think if you look up anime character without hair meme, you'll fucking... You'll fucking have an aneurysm. Like, this is why all the personality comes from the hair. This is why you get Yu-Gi-Oh characters, okay? You know who the fucking protagonist is based on who has the most hair. Just the most. Fuck, every time I think about Yu-Gi-Oh, I kind of want to start watching it, just because the premise is so fucking goofy. There's something about Japanese children's shows that have some really weird, goofy elements, where there's always kids on a fucking quest, but there's also a bunch of grown-ups almost always on the same sort of quest or getting in their way, who like end up as the villains, and the dynamic is always weird. Like, who the fuck are these? Like, what is the implication of these grown-ups acting like assholes towards these children? What is wrong with it? What the fuck is their backstory? Who raised them? Who didn't raise them? Also, I want Cowboy Boy. His name is Aoife. I should remember his name. It's 3 letters. I guess that helps. A fucking anemic brain. Let's see. I kind of want to put this on, you know, the character, Yalen. That's a person. Brokey, man, you fucking... Yeah, I played this trial. Why? Didn't I play this trial? I played this trial. What are you accusing me of? Fuck you. I'm not gay, you're gay. I have sex with women. All the time. I've had sex with plenty of women. Why are you making fun of me? That's how you pronounce it. Okay. This is my favorite character. I love Ellen. Why didn't I just click this? There you go, immediately. Oh, that's right. I'm making her use Favoni's warbow, which is fucking good. But I could make her use this weapon so she explodo Maximo. But then she doesn't get any energy recharge, which would really fucking suck. Your obsession is too much? What do you mean, her obsession? What was your obsession? Yeah, that's what I thought get owned. Energy recharge is the best stat in the game. It makes sure I don't have to think ever. Like, if I need a skill, it's there. All the goddamn time. It's the fucking best. Why would you ever complain? No, I have enough. When I using a Favoni's warbow, which I've talked about before, the Favoni's weapons are too fucking good. Wow. 3, 2, 1. I wonder how this will work. I need to find an enemy to test it on. Hopefully they don't explode immediately. No, 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 no. Oh yeah, they started adding more things to the compass that it can pick up. Damn it! I keep thinking there's enemies that spawn here because I've done the weekly mission things there. Wait, I know what I want. I know what I want, okay? Because I'm a person who makes decisions and has an intrinsic and in-depth understanding of my own mental functions, wants, and needs. What was I looking for again? I was trying to upgrade the book, which requires the orbs, which requires me to click here and then select them. There we go. Man, fuck you. You'd fail the Turing test, okay? Like, ChatGPT is more convincing of a human being than you are. What? Wait, let me see stats. No. I get to see the stats. You don't. These are my stats. Fuck you. Oh, wait. Please tell me I have... Nope. I'm just gonna take this back real quick. I could keep your book to yourself, you nerd. Damn right. My book. My lovely lady books. Check them out. Okay, let's see. What the fuck? I don't even notice the extra damage. How is this worth it? And once every 15 seconds? 80% of max health? That should be so much! Like, it's basically double this damage. Nah. Back to the real weapon. It's such a shame how incompetent they are with the RPG mechanics. I play so many games where it's just like, ooh, I can't wait to try this out. In this game, I'm like, ooh, can't wait to see how they fuck this up. It's kind of the same, actually. Oh, have you seen Skirk? She seems like she's OP. Like, her base kit already does like an insane amount of damage. It looks like it's basically the same as Mawika when she's got her ult up. That's the level of damage she does. And then it can be boosted further by having everybody be cryo. That seems fair. So why the fuck you call me nerd? Leave this. I can't fake her name seriously. Me neither. I mean, I keep saying this, but yeah, it sounds like somebody's going too fast down your street and turning a corner. Oh, here he comes, Vroom. Do you think he has a brother named Vroom? Here comes Vroom, and they're about to turn the corner. Wasn't there a period of time when people put like those sound effects in their rap songs? Vroom, skibbity bop, skibbity pop pop. From Skirky V.
Hey everyone, we're here!
She loves doing donuts. She is fast. Actually, I think she moves fast at all. Wait, no, wait. She moves like a snake. I don't think she is Claimer, no. But like, her skills are snake related. And you know how snakes move, right? Zigzag. Like, she moves so fast that every time she does a zig or a zag, what you hear is skirk. So it's skirk, 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 skirk. Oh, she's coming towards me. Skirk, 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 skirk. What kind of engine do you think she uses? I think Unreal. Actually, I know they're using Unity.
Oh wow, Cuckoo's learned a new greeting!
Has he?
Oh hey, my little dudes! Good morning!
A snake nerd, but they do more as... Yeah. Until they hit 88 miles per hour, and then here's... That's why you want your cat to have an S in their name, so they actually listen. How often do cats actually react to their name? I feel like cats don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know how you have to treat your cat in order to train them to even react to their name. I have 1 million cat, okay? I go outside, there's even more. I felt pretty retarded the other day. I was going for a run, and then I saw a cat and I stopped to pet it. And I'm like, I'm just sitting here sweating, petting a cat. I need to get going. I'm not even done with my run. The audience is probably more about the tone. It's just reacting to you even making noise. Like, one of my favorite things to do is like talking to a dog or a cat or an animal, and I just insult them to their face, but I do it in a cutesy tone, like, who's a fucking retard? You don't understand the damn thing I'm saying, do you? Oh, no, you don't. I could pick you in the nuts and you wouldn't even give it. It just, no, I could skin you off and you just wagging your tail. I'm a fucking psychopath. You know what name Jenny is? Silly cat. How dare you? A rabid dog? I'd go for a rabid dog. That man is unhinged.
Is that good news or bad news, though?
A sphinx?
Sorry,
You
I
think
did everything
Isaac
within my
is a
power.
bold cat?
But so far, I've only managed
Good
to teach
choice.
him how to say good
I
morning.
mean, he is bold. That is true.
Wait,
It's just
so
that
that's all
he's
you've
not
been
completely
up to this
bold.
whole time? Get out of here!
I don't talk to my pets like that, though. You absolutely do. You probably scream at them and like throw furniture in their direction until they finally find a safe place and shit themselves. Do you talk like that with babies? No, it's actually pretty funny. Like, I talk pretty normally to... I mean, I have a normal tone with my niece and nephew. But then I say really weird or stupid shit, or just point out things that I find weird that they're doing. Like, my nephew found a bug. I was like, you need to put that thing away. He's gonna lose his legs. Please, no, God, would you just put it down? It's already crushed half to death. Actually, at this point, it's probably more of a mercy if you just put him. Okay, so now you are going to leave him there, bleeding out. Okay, that's. They find it highly entertaining. I don't know why. I just act perturbed most of the time. I think it makes it more funny for onlookers as well. It was actually pretty funny when I took him to the playground the other day, and there was a couple there with their own kid, and it kept looking at me because of all the absurd shit I played along with my nephew, where he's just like, you need to push me so hard I go all the way up into the sky while I'm pushing him on the swing. And I was just like, how strong do you think I am? Like, you're at least gonna have to help me out and do a little jump at the end. Do you think I could do that? He's like, no. I'm like, well, thanks. You lazy little shit, making me do all the work. How are you expected to get to the sky? Like, you think we're ever gonna get to Mars with this attitude? You little shit. It's just constant shit like that. So yeah, very little baby talk is the point. Do you put it out of its misery?
Okay, so,
No.
good mornings aside, please tell Paimon there's been some other progress too.
It is funny asking them questions that, like, you mean sarcastic and then they answer seriously, and like even the serious answers are surprised. It's like, hey kid, who do you think is the strongest man in the world? And they just go, you? I was like, that is correct. They just fucking move on. Don't they know you're a Genshin or a dude? I'm like that meme with a guy standing in the corner of the party and then have an inner monologue where I just go, do they even know that I finished every Spiral Abyss at max stars? That's not even true. I don't know if I said that. I didn't buy enough shit in the beginning to get a head start. I started so late with the Spiral Abyss because I didn't even know how to unlock it. Oh well.
Of course. That's why I'm here. Kukuku's not the only one that Mr. Ridesley's been getting to talk. I'm referring, of course, to the convicts.
Oh no. have family? Do you talk to them? Do you have relationships? Tell me a story. I just inundated you with the greatest ones you would ever hear. What do you do? Do you know I'm kind of what kind of pro I am? Do you know how lucky they are to be in the company of such a Sigma Chad? I don't even have to tell them. I just radiate that energy. Any idea where my mind is most of the time? I'm thinking of fucking international politics most of the time. Well, actually, very focused on America because of that fucking shit show. I like the group dynamics. Like, I'm pretty sure they're heading towards civil war because of how insane the Republican voter base is and have absolutely no intention of reaching across the aisle to even have a conversation. I should write a book. No, an audiobook. Wait, podcast? How about neither? How about I do the least amount of work and let the game do the talking
It was
for me?
nothing. These guys weren't exactly tough nuts to crack.
I like how I ask you a question, you're just fucking ignoring it. Do you have family? Tell me about your family. Where's your nephew, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Just go, yeah. I'm like halfway between a Japanese cat character and a Chicago gangster. Yeah, that's what I thought. See, yeah. They got the voices back. Yeah, I know. I was fucking shocked. I was so sure they were just boycotting the game completely. Like, unfortunately, Kachina's back too, so there's no more Mickey. I got too big of a family, so I got them all off, obviously, except for my face. Okay, what does that mean? Like, physically? Like, you used to be one big Siamese family, and then you got the scissors, and now you're separate? Like the ones with pets. You're like that meme of people who had friends with video games they wanted, and then they would just visit them so you could play the video games, except you go there to pet the cat. And then you just ignore the people. Yes, we were all born together. Obviously, we separated myself. Ah, of course. You were born in a cluster, like a rat king. Look that up. I don't know who the fuck started that meme, but the concept of a rat king is funny to me. Have you seen that shit? Like, that's basically how your family was born, I imagine. You could start a meme. I'm living the meme. Why would I start one? I can't stop.
So, what's the deal?
Also, cats are cute. Fuck you. You're the to start something. What? Was your life Joak? No.
After racking their brains, they remembered speaking
just a
to
meme.
an inconspicuous middle-aged man.
No,
just
memes are
as
jokes.
they were preparing to pack up.
Some
and
memes are
leave
very
that
serious.
He was dressed in the manner of the Children of Echoes and carrying a box. Plus, the description matches the one the gun was found in. All in all, he didn't look any different from your average Natlanese traveler. Perhaps seeing that they were dressed as merchants, this man stopped for a chat, inquiring where their goods were headed, and even asking if they could share a boat. The smugglers were very cautious, though. They didn't tell him any specifics. But all this happened before I crossed paths with
so what, the
them.
dude with a gun wasn't the smuggler?
I happened to notice them as they were preparing to set sail. I thought they looked shady, so I snuck aboard, and ended up being carried along all the way to Fontaine.
Well, like the guy who would not exist in a perfect world, but this is not a perfect world. A very serious and deep meme. What the fuck? Where did he come from? Also, yeah, I love that guy. Although I prefer Potion
Boss,
Seller.
do we know if those Fontanians
I
will even
really
like this
strongest
stuff?
potions.
What if we can't shift it?
It's especially relevant now that the Oblivion remake is out.
It's all supply and demand, kids. Supply and demand. Natlan's foreign trade is
Supply and
just starting to
demand,
lift
kid.
off. There'll be a market for it, you'll see.
That's right. So stop giving the boss trouble, rookie. Just do your job and keep an eye on the goods.
Are they merchants? Have they come to Fontaine to do business?
In a perfect world, people like me would not exist. Not that perfect world. Such a good meme.
Scarred face. Calloused hands. On closer inspection, the fabric looks worn at the knees and elbows, and his fingernails are dirty. Not exactly your typical merchant.
Maybe they like carrying their own wares.
Could have previously been a warrior, or even an adventurer. Something feels off. I'd better sneak up and get a closer look.
Maybe he's a climber. He has free time and spends his time climbing. That'll fuck shit up.
Nice thinking, boss. This tourist tub's been fast going and smooth sailing.
I like how on this side of the fence, even though there's giant holes in the fence, I'm invisible.
That goes without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster but way too bumpy.
I see.
If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent grafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Wow, you sure know how to pick a boat, boss.
Seriously? But there's hardly anything here.
Damn, boss, I wish you'd pick a boat for me.
Months to prepare?
I like to go fishing, but it keeps sinking every goddamn time I go out.
Could they be secretly smuggling precious items out of Natlan? I'll need to find a way to get to the bottom of this.
Do you know? Quick, become a bush. Huh? Find a way to create a diversion? What do you... What? Talking about? Whoa, what the fuck? Oh. Hey, there's something over there.
Let's go hear what these criminals have to say for themselves. Sure enough, there are relics inside the box. It's illegal to smuggle such items outside Natlan.
Hey,
Yeah,
why
sure.
the long face? You're abroad on business, and you get to do some sightseeing while you're at it. Sound?
It seems I'm all by myself. I'm just gonna grab myself a smoothie. As I've earned it.
I guess you're right. I was just worried I might have messed up with the
What do
packing.
you mean
or
that
something's
actually
gonna go
teaches you
wrong
stuff?
along the way.
Okay, sure. Just give me a second.
Pull yourself together. Tons
Also,
of
if there's
foreign tourists come
copyrighted music,
traveling to
fuck you.
Fontaine. I bet their luggage is full of all kinds of weird stuff.
I was gonna wait until
If
this
someone
dialogue is over.
insists on checking it all, just show them the purchase order we had drawn up. Those Fontanians can't get enough of their legalese, so I've heard. They can look all they want.
Aha. So their aim is to smuggle in contraband after all.
Oh no!
Looks like I've gathered enough intel about the smugglers and their contraband. Time to inform port security.
Okay, a meme that teaches you stuff.
Stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
That one before. Why you like this? You don't think I know my memes? Can't fucking give me something new and different and cool? Nah. Gotta give me the same old, stale old memes. Fucking can't believe this shit. Here I thought you were cool, and here you show up to prove me wrong. Too mean?
So anyway, that was when I went and told the Fontanian guards about my suspicions.
Wow, that's so
After
cool.
an investigation and a chase, they finally apprehended them and sent them on their way.
Well, guess they're headed exactly where they should be.
Thanks.
Based on your recollections just now,
I was completely focused on those smugglers at the time, so I wasn't really paying attention to other passersby.
Why are we looking for this man again? That's only mentioned, don't worry about it.
You did great.
So among the smugglers, there was a
the
random
person who
dude.
brought the gun here, the one who lost it, has no connection to the smugglers whatsoever. They were working entirely on their own.
Oh dear.
Why did we focus on the smugglers?
Sounds like Mr. Kakuku wants to chime in.
He said this elusive
Cuckoo-Kachu.
individual's actions are positively mystifying.
It's a good observation. I quite agree.
Same.
However, we still know next to nothing about the person. Perhaps we should start by focusing on the lost item itself.
Yay, it came from ancient Natalie's dragon ruins. There's a relic left behind by ancient dragon civilization. It's genuine antique, so it must be of great value. Genuine treasure lost by the roadside, yet it still remains unreported and unclaimed. Ain't that weird? A bitch, some might say. Also buried amidst junk. It's not like an accident. No, it's as if somebody left it there on purpose. Wait? Somebody just leaves such a valuable antique out in the middle of nowhere. The plan had someone to come pick it up. It was marked. Who the fuck put it there and why? Summit conclusion.
It certainly seems like it was the bait in some kind of trap. The only
Who
question
died?
is, why wasn't the bait made more conspicuous?
Has something sprung to mind?
I just
The
remembered
bait for the trap was a gun. You'd think that'd be the activator of the trap.
Oh wow, no way, bro.
Hold on, let me explain. Just now, the traveler speculated that this box might have been placed there on purpose, as if the intention was for someone to come pick it up. That got me thinking about those films about kidnapping cases.
The more I look at the Kakuku, the more I love his design. Like, he's a perfect orb, which is already fantastic, of course. He's a borb. Bird orb, borb. But he's also got, like, this... we need to see it from the other side.
The kidnappers tell the victim's family to leave money or valuables at a designated spot for someone to come pick up.
He's got, like, a... ID card hanging from his backpack. like implying he's somebody of importance. Like, does he have some sort of journalist ID that lets him
Really
wander
happen in
around?
films.
There
have
is.
been similar cases in real life. In fact, if anything, it's probably the real-life events that inspired the films.
You don't say.
Sounds plausible.
You're plausible.
Wait. This raises the stakes to a whole new level.
How
If
so?
the gun really was some kind of ransom, then since we took the box, the kidnappers never got their payment, so does that mean they executed the hostage?
I'm on stay calm. We haven't heard of any missing people.
I agree. I don't believe we have a kidnapping on our hands.
Yeah, well, what do you know?
Selling off stolen goods is extra work that most kidnappers would want to avoid. Unless they're after something very specific, they tend to just ask for cash.
What, he doesn't... Wait, how does the... Does he not have a proper collar? How does this just go around like this with no...
Could we be dealing with a kidnapper who's dead set on getting their hands on an ancient dragon handgun? It's not impossible, but the likelihood is very slim. We can discount that possibility for now. And speaking
How much of a
selling
discount?
stolen goods,
90% off?
don't you think this looks more like a transaction?
Receiving the instructions, the buyer would have gone to the designated spot with the money to pick up the goods. To ensure they actually got paid, the seller would likely have been watching the buyer. Before the buyer could show up, Lepine Pauline found the goods by chance while setting up the event venue. With the unexpected arrival of Film Fantasyland, they had to be called off.
So, bottom line, this was an individual smuggler at work.
Exactly. And it was the location itself that caused the deal to fall through.
Fall through?
The last thing they would have expected was for a quiet beach to turn into a bustling film convention overnight. Not only is the area now packed with tourists, but the Spina di Rosula have a presence there. I'll bet that both parties were completely caught off guard.
I want to have a closer look at the ID.
That sounds like a plausible theory, but how do we verify it?
Looks like your people better start rolling up their sleeves.
How so?
Easy. Just follow the usual procedure by putting up a lost and found notice. The more routine we make it seem, the more likely the suspect will come forward to claim it. Even if they send a proxy, we're liable to get our hands on new leads. And timing-wise, it's about time we updated the bulletin board anyway. All we need now is a lucky gestionnaire to write up the notice for us post-haste.
Ah, so that's what you meant by rolling up their sleeves.
The rose was guessed.
In that case, I may as well write it myself. Delegating this to someone else would require an additional explanation.
Oh no.
Or are you just not used to asking others to work overtime?
Is that really a major concern here?
Well, looks like I won't be needed around here. At least until the notice has been posted.
You could always wait here if you like. The Palais Mermonia serves a particularly fine cup of tea, if that's what's up for you.
Piercings, Jesus.
But no thanks. I left a very noisy creature with a friend before heading out, so I should probably get back to feed it.
Ah, I wasn't aware that you had a pet, Mr. Kanich. Speaking of pets...
Get out of here! Out of here!
Yep, that's the plan. Out of here indeed.
I believe that what Wriothesley is trying to say is, you are free to leave, Mr. Kukuku. Furthermore, it has been determined that Mr. Kukuku should not, in fact, be classified as a flying object. As such, he shall be free to move around Fontaine whenever he so pleases.
You're the best,
Jesus
bro!
Christ.
Oh, that really is good news! Travelers, should we bring Kukuku back to Aoife and Auroran?
He can move on himself, I think.
I shall leave him in your capable hands.
Bro, let's keep in touch.
Indeed.
Ah. You know, all this has made me realize that I'd quite like to have a pet.
If that proves
Interesting.
inconvenient within the fortress of Meripede, Perhaps you should consider finding a place in the court of Fontaine.
What the fuck kind of hacker name is that?
Sounds like a good idea. In the past, I always dismissed the idea of buying a property in the city. The prophecy about the floods meant it never seemed like a worthwhile investment. But now...
This might be a good time for you to re-examine the documents I gave you regarding your title as Duke.
Huh?
Don't you harm me?
Citizens with honorary titles are eligible for certain benefits when purchasing property in the court of Fontaine.
Really?
How about
No,
this?
I'm lying.
You read through your
You
documents from
fool.
start to finish, while I write up the lost and found notice.
I don't know why, it's just fun to interact with. And instead of just resetting and snapping the animation, they actually queued up the actions? That's fucking well done.
If that
in the past,
this might be
Huh?
citizens with
Really?
How about this?
Why am I on this team? Alright, forgot to click a second time. There you go.
Our bond is strong. Take me up.
Where are they at?
A how?
What? What now?
What?
Let's shake hands.
Jiggle boy.
Me. Get ready for a knuckle sandwich!
Oh, nice dodge.
Well trained.
Paimon feels strangely inclined to keep a safe distance. Did you miss me, bro?
Cuckoo, you're free!
Ugh, not you again. Nope, didn't miss you in the slightest.
Hey, other granny. And hey, Paimon and Kanich. It's good to see you all. Thanks for bringing Kukuku back.
Get it away! Get it away from me! Nice to meet you, bro. Who are you calling bro? Say that again to my face! I dare you.
If you've got the energy to argue this much, you're clearly not hungry yet. Let's go find something to eat while a How lives his best life.
Good to me.
Poor How. He spent all day being tormented by Auroron, only to discover that the suffering's just begun.
Eva, as a Saurian vet, how can you just sit back and watch our little dragon bro suffer?
Huh? How am I the bad guy?
Even hear yourself? Ah! Doesn't anyone want to hear how Kukuku got out of jail?
Broke out. Man, this is just a whole bunch of shit. Permission to move around freely.
Don't lose hope, How. By the
No,
same
by all means.
standard, you have freedom of movement now too. You're still in the game?
Same
How?
standard? I will not be held to the same standard as that thing!
That's right. You won't. As far as I understand, the Palais Mermonia will want to assess your case on its own merits before they grant you freedom of movement.
So the only way to get this fucker to behave is to put him in front of a court. I like it.
Where's that Saurian meat restaurant again? I'm gonna march that little pink balloon right into the kitchen!
Yeah, good luck with that, bro. You'll be putting your own neck on the line, too.
Also, there's no such restaurant!
Anyway, thanks for looking after a How, guys. I'll take over from here.
Why you?
One Kukuku delivered as promised. Looks like we managed to swap Saurians too. What the hell does that even mean?
Between the two, Kukuku wins the cute this competition, hands down.
Getting picky now, huh? Oh, he's back. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Really? Thanks! Wait, who are the other contestants, though?
Let's not focus on that part.
So now that our crew's back together again, what's our next move? Oh, how about a game of rock, paper, scissors?
Wow, wild party.
No chance. If I lose, we'll end up stuck in the room watching films all over again.
Nope. This time, we'll only watch a film if I lose instead.
Had enough too, huh?
For real now? Come on, bro!
Oh, he
Can we
hasn't
just
seen a
ditch
single
this
one.
whole leaving it all to chance thing? Why don't we take our fate into our own hands?
What kind of pussy would do that?
Aren't we doing that already? Rock, paper, scissors uses our hands.
Don't know why you're laughing. You're stuck with paper every time.
Man, life's rough with feathered hands. I think they're called wings. Maybe wings is more appropriate, I don't know. Okay, between 8 and 10 again. Oh, not day after tomorrow, actual next day. Wow. Trying to fuck with me this time, huh? Oh, yeah.
The lost and found notice is up!
Is it?
Maybe we should go hang around the Palais Mermonia to see if anyone shows up to claim it.
Would that be worth it?
Take me up.
Damn it.
Full throttle.
Huh, looks like there were quite a few others with the same idea.
I never thought it was so original.
Hello, you two.
What was our
Have there
idea?
been any developments?
On the weapons front? It's not approaching,
Guess not.
I mean, I guess conventional firearms still have a use, even in the day of
Guess
nukes.
it's pretty unlikely that
Damn,
someone would show
age of
up right
nukes,
at-
my god.
Special Patrol, open up.
Are we getting swatted?
Who's there? What's going on?
The fucking
Special
judge?
Patrol?
I don't think that's who this is.
Please, anything but the special patrol.
Hey, this isn't the time for silly jokes. Let's go check it out.
Let's see what's so special about them. Familiar figure.
Good day, all. Gramps, grannies, aunts, and uncles.
What in the Tevet are you doing here, Auroran?
Oh, he must be the one you mentioned. Kakuku's owner?
One of his owners. Kind of. But, bro, what are you doing here?
I'm here to claim a lost
This
item.
game has way too much bro ever since Kakuku.
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Mr. Kinich?
Somehow I highly doubt that. For starters, he just addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And unless this is the youngest looking middle-aged man in the world, I don't think he's our guy.
Apologize for my grandson bursting in like this.
Huh. Was there something wrong with my door knocking etiquette? That's how they do it in all the films.
That's not door-knocking etiquette. That's the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol doing their job. Completely different things.
Oh, I see. I figured it was just a polite way of requesting entry to show the people inside you had something important to discuss. Oh, sorry about that. I totally
Okay.
goofed that one up. Give me a moment. I'll go back out and try again.
Let's just get down to business.
So, Roran, you said you were here to claim a lost item. What did you lose?
Yeah, so basically...
Down the box to the gun itself. Everything matches. What the fuck?
For real now? Oh, come on, bro.
Is arresting my dear grandson what it's come to?
Auroron, be honest now. Were you the one who lost this?
No, it belongs to a friend.
So it belongs to Aoife?
Of course not. Aoife has his own gun.
Hellos, we're gonna have to arrest you for real.
All right then. I knew this wouldn't go well. So here's what went down. This morning, Aoife and I were playing rock, paper, scissors. Before long, he'd lost, as he usually does. So we figured we'd head out and visit some of the Cour de Fontaine's famous landmarks. When we got near the plaza, a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help. He said that he had lost something and that someone had found it and sent it over to the Palais Mermonia. But apparently he used to work here and was worried it'd be awkward bumping into his old coworkers, so he asked us to pretend to be the owners and claim it on his behalf.
That's so not sus at all.
Keep that pretense up for long.
It's fine. I'm not the one who feels awkward anyway.
So, a former employee of the Palais Mermonia. Was this individual a Fontaine native?
Yes, at least I assume so. He looked like a well-dressed gentleman to me.
Has to be Fontaine. No other people dress well.
Polite.
Could it have been a disguise?
No. Absolutely not.
Oh no. Auroron, Paimon thinks you've been tricked. This person might be in cahoots with the bad guys.
Oh no, not in
Maybe you already
cahoots.
took off and escaped as soon as your mission went pear-shaped.
Wait a second, I just realized something. I'm gonna rotate these. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
No way. I'm not that dumb.
But he will ever know what I did.
He's not going anywhere. Aoife and Kakuku are keeping an eye on him over at the plaza.
Keeping an eye on him. I like the sound of that.
In that case, let's hurry over to where Aoife is. Time to catch that con man and find out what's really going on here.
Wait a minute, I have a question first.
Oh no.
Traveler, Paimon. You're pretty famous in Natlan, right?
No.
Oh, we're basically a household names. But why do you ask?
Would that be a problem?
Remember when I said that the seller might be watching in secret?
If so, then picking Auroron to do their dirty work was a careless mistake on their part.
It suggests that the person who got Auroron to claim the item might not be fully in the know themselves. There are plenty of unanswered questions, but standing around racking our brains won't help. However, I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kinich, oh, and of course, Monsieur Nivelette too, stay here for the time being. We'll empty the box, give it to Auroron, and then he can claim the item as if nothing happened. I'll follow to check if anyone is watching. I doubt anyone would recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
You're not well known, really. Oh, okay.
I think this plan is worth a try. I shall leave it to the pair of you.
So I have to go undercover again, right?
Well, not exactly undercover. Just drop the special patrol persona and be yourself instead.
Roger that. Over and out.
I can't get a grasp on Auroron's personality. It seems like he just acts randomly.
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here.
Are you sure about that?
Auroron has entered the elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now.
And by that you mean jumping to your death? Eva. Never saw me coming. Oh, I might have kicked his neck off.
Nothing suspicious going on here either. Strange. Maybe we're overthinking this?
Oh dear! Oh dear!
Fuck.
Stop with the pecking! Stop with the pecking!
Argento.
Please, sir, I'm
He's
begging
silver?
you, do me a favor and get this pet of yours under control!
The heck are you on about?
Sorry, but he's not my pet. He's my coworker. And I should warn you, he's not too happy with how you're talking about him.
What the? This thing has a job? So in
That
land,
explains
they
his
just dish
ID.
out jobs to any
I
old
can't
thing.
believe that's actually right.
Uh-oh. Kukuku's not too big on being called a thing either. You're on your own now.
I'm sorry. Please, Mr. Kukuku. Master Kukuku. Lord Kukuku. I meant no offense, I promise.
All right, Kukuku. That'll do for now. Let me ask him some questions first.
Sure thing, bro.
All part of the interrogation?
Moron actually looks pretty serious this time. Was he just pretending to be clueless earlier? Interesting. Think I'll sit back and see how this plays out.
You actually got it?
The less work, the better.
Didn't think it would be that easy.
Ah, excellent. Looks like sending you was the right approach after all.
After all?
I mean, because the staff at the Palais Mermonia don't recognize you, right?
So I got it, but I don't remember promising I'd hand it over.
Huh?
Got him.
This thing's pretty cool. I've taken a bit of a liking to it.
Oh, he's got to quote movies, isn't he?
Please don't do this, my good sir, my master, my lord. My very life hangs in the balance.
His life hangs in the balance?
If this means so much to you, what are you gonna offer me in return?
Are you trying to get him to say my life?
How'd you know that?
Because I watched that film with you.
He called it. I'm out.
You should drop the act. We don't want a real misunderstanding in our hands.
Yeah, I also prefer fake ones.
You're probably right. But honestly, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, this is the most myself I can be. Is that enough?
Enough. More than enough.
Guys from Cringe.
Who's this dude?
Just think of me as a staff member from the Palais Mermonia. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about that life or death treasure you were just discussing. Truthful answers appreciated, of course.
Oh no, I'm toast now.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think the Palais Mermonia has the ability to protect our citizens?
No, I mean, yes, of course they do. Please ask away.
I could do that. But I'd rather you just tell the whole story, from the beginning.
I suppose I only have myself to blame. Such a rare antique, I couldn't resist. I'm a collector of antiques. Nothing excites me more than rare old relics, and to be completely honest, if someone's selling, I'm buying. I don't care to ask where they sourced their goods. As for the seller of this particular item, well, I've never met him in person. We've had some prior dealings, but always under the cover of coded ads in some shady tabloids. Lost and found notices, missing person ads, that sort of thing. As long as I took care to hide a time and place somewhere within the text, then slip some Mora into the envelope before submitting the ad, it would get published. And that was that. No fuss, no trace. Simple, right? Normally, everything goes off without a hitch. But this time, I arrive at the pickup spot expecting a discreet in and out, and instead, I find a whole construction crew at work. That was not what we'd agreed. But I couldn't just let it go, so I reached out to him again the same way as usual. He replied, and do you know what he said? He told me that the item's now in the Palais Mermonia.
Well, he wasn't lying about that.
He insisted that it would be inconvenient for him to make an appearance himself, but said that if I could somehow find a way to retrieve it from the Palais, he'd give me a discount on the price. Of course it wasn't the discount that swung it. Do I look like I'm strapped for cash?
Feeling smug now, are we?
Feeling smug now, are
No,
Oh, no,
no,
he's evolving.
please go easy on me.
Go on.
How long
Where
was
was
Jesus?
Well, anyway, I thought to myself, seeing as the item itself came from Natlan, it would make more sense if I could find someone from there to go retrieve it. And by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence, I just so happened to see these two young folks wandering around, so I... I'm so very sorry. I underestimated the pair of you.
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid the seller yet, correct? And yet he told you to collect the item from the Palais Mermonia. Was he not worried that you just split afterwards?
Doesn't make sense to me either.
Well, to be honest, though I can't claim to know him very well, he, on the other hand, seems to know my name and where I live. Besides, this is a guy who managed to get his hands on an ancient Natlanese weapon. That's probably not the kind of person I want to double-cross.
Fair. That makes sense.
Okay.
So, Mr.
Please, just call me Argento.
I'm not sure having access
right,
to
Mr.
relics, whether
Argento.
they're weapons or
Listen
not,
very
is
carefully to what I'm about to say. It will determine how much of the rest of your life you'll be spending beneath the waves.
What does he mean?
that sounds like
Is
a
he gonna
very weird
drown him,
thought.
just like they do in those
Yeah,
gangster
we know,
films?
right?
Oh, I get it. He's talking about that place at the bottom of the Fontanian Sea.
Shh, can it?
Owing to your suspected involvement in the illicit trade of Natlanese relics, you're now one of the suspects in an international smuggling case. A trip to the Opera Epiclese seems unavoidable at this stage, but on the bright side, you still have one chance to make things right.
Okay. Do I really? Please tell me what to do.
It's very simple. Just reach out to your seller in the same way as usual, arrange to meet, bring the money, and make the deal. Just be sure to let me know all the details. I'm talking time, place, the whole lot. If we can catch the other party by doing this, you'll have gone some way toward redeeming yourself. Understand?
Oh, I see. I understand. You shall have my full and unadulterated cooperation.
Good. Don't break the law, and don't even think about making a run for it. The Palais Mermonia will be watching you and ensuring your safety. All right, take the box, but leave your ID and other documents behind. You can go now. As for you two, protocol dictates that I should take you both back to the Palais and have you sign a confidentiality agreement. But that would take a lot of time and effort.
Such a hassle, bro!
See, Mr. Kakuku knows exactly where I'm coming from. So, I was thinking, since you're all friends of the Traveler...
I understand, sir. We got dragged into this by accident, and it has diddly squat to do with us. And out of respect for the Traveler, we won't say another word.
Oh, I know this part. We better keep our mouths shut or we'll both be sleeping with the fishes in the tailor-made pair of cement shoes. In that case, I understand completely.
Not
Hey,
exactly what I was going
mafioso.
for, but if that's how you want to understand it, then be my guest. Then it's settled. Thanks for your help.
Really? You gotta leave that with that interpretation?
Boy, am I glad that's over.
What if they rat you out to the
That's enough work
police?
for one day.
Let
Time to
them
head
know you
back.
threatened them.
Judging by your expression, it must be good news, huh?
It went smoothly, on the whole.
Oh, dude, I love smooth. Uh-huh. It makes perfect sense, but somehow it feels like Rinsley has glossed over a lot of the bro talk.
So basically, we hold off until Argento and the other party have set up the next stage of the transaction.
Bro.
Then we plan our next move.
Patience will be key.
I get that. It's like hunting. I'm just not sure the other party will take the bait so easily.
Well, if he didn't need the money, or if he valued self-preservation over making a profit, he could have walked away as soon as the contraband was brought to the Palais Mermonia. On top of that, although he hasn't shown his face yet, he seems to have no followers or accomplices, and he's relying on an extremely limited set of options to push the deal along. So, if you ask me, he seems like someone who cares a lot about his image and has a somewhat high opinion of himself, but lacks any real ability.
Oh, dude, that's me to a
I get the
T.
feeling that if he misses out on this opportunity, he won't have any other way of making money. His every move is like a spin of the roulette wheel, hoping that the ball will land exactly where he wants it to. Or, I don't know. Maybe he'll cut his losses and vanish into thin air, and our efforts will have been in vain. At least Natlan will get the stolen relic back, so it won't have been for nothing.
In that case, let's hope his arrogance stays in play.
Everyone, I have just briefed the Marechaussee Phantom on the situation. As soon as there are any further developments, we will act without delay. When that time comes, we will be relying on your help.
We'll be waiting for the good news!
No, not done yet. It's actually, it's 2 goddamn hours of cutscenes. I thought I was done. We haven't even started? Holy shit. You know,